And I got to be honest, like you well, actually, perfect time to talk about it. So, and also like if Scump and Zuma weren't watch partying the CDL, it's not getting 90K, and most of the time it's getting 90K when Optic and like FaZe is playing in grand finals. If they're not playing, it's not getting 90K. But he's just saying anything now. I mean, yes, but I also like love to have a cordial conversation, just prove why somebody's wrong, you know? Or like, or just, you know what I'm saying? So yes, you know what I'm saying?
How does that hit me? How do I get hit by this shit?
True, Clarity. I mean, once the COD League dies, I think it's oh my gosh, slamaged. I have a feeling that they're gonna go back to like either like the old style with like before the CDL in like Black Ops 4 with the CWL, things like that, because I feel like franchising kind of hurt COD, you know?
Yo, you ever got your camera stats?
Dang. But wait, Matrix, I'm waiting for your points now, brother. I'm waiting. Kyle, you're not wrong at all. And in my opinion, the reason why, obviously it's Optic, right? But the reason why a lot of these orgs, again, for CDL players, it just blows my mind. It just blows my mind how, like, and like I get it, like obviously like they have practice and stuff, like all that kind of like things, but like if they're on a lower tier CDL team and they're not making content and trying to grow their own brand, like nobody knows who they are. Unless you're on Optic and they make they have podcasts and like create content, you have to create content to then grow your org and grow your brand. But a lot of teams don't do it. Actually, most teams just don't do it. So like, if something happens, if they get dropped, if things happen, it's not going to be looking good. Coaches are working on the highest viewership because of the anticipation of the game having movement mechanics, but Warzone not hitting like 2019. Anticipation of the game having movement mechanics back. We played World Series of Warzone on Warzone 2. We didn't even know that movement was even going to be coming back. What are you saying? We didn't even know anything about Warzone 3 when Warzone and the World Series of Warzone was out. The viewership was insane because everybody is a content creator that's playing in that. A lot of people actually have their own brands and streamers, and it's on LAN in London, and was the highest viewership for a reason. It's not because movement was coming back. That doesn't make any sense. Max Clarity, he's a GOAT. That is an absolute GOAT. I mean, can anyone name a CDL player other than Nadeshot and Scump? I mean, I can name a lot, but they're not even in the CDL. The CDL wasn't even around when Nadeshot was playing, and Scump only played in a CDL for 1 year. But yeah. You know. The watch parties definitely boost the viewership because of the people, people's attachment, because of the people's attachment to the people. But I still feel like it's apples to oranges things right now. I mean, I completely disagree. I mean, if anybody that is like banking on the CDL as like a growing thing, as like professional Call of Duty being like a thing, it's literally like not happening. Like every single year, the CDL has been declining. There's been less events. The Charlotte event that was supposed to happen got canceled. There's less orgs. They're like literally the CDL is not going to be a thing, which means that it's going to be going back to the CWL, which is how it should be. Because franchising really did not help the league at all. What do you think of CDL players versus Warzone players? They're literally two completely separate things, two completely separate games. No? Yeah, it is absolutely absurd how there was supposed to be like 5 events, 6 events, and now they're canceling events. No fans, like it's yeah. The CDL is definitely not going to be a thing for much longer, for sure. Exactly, Sooner. Like, with the World Series of Warzone, it was such a insane hit that like that tournament was like one of a kind. Like that was absolutely insane. Like, what's up, Q? What's up, baby? What's goody, man? What's goody, man? Hey, you look good. You're looking incredible. But yeah, I just don't really understand what the argument was about the CDL and how it was good and or better than Warzone. Not the players. I'm saying that the leagues. Has COD done anything like the World Series of Warzone before? They did COD Next twice. So that was like 150 creators. Actually, maybe more than, honestly, maybe more than that. From across like the globe. Which I guess is like the same kind of thing. Which that was booming. Like I couldn't even imagine the freaking viewership on that too. Insane. The argument was that as it stands right now, CDL viewership would be better than Warzone. We don't have tournaments like the CDL does. We don't have LAN tournaments. The LAN tournament that we had was quadruple X the numbers of a CDL tournament. What are you saying? We don't have their kind of tournaments. We don't have a pro league. That argument doesn't make sense. Yeah, COD Next was wild. That was actually insane. Twice. twice. Because there was honestly, I'm saying World Series of Warzone right now in this game versus champs, bro. Yes, if we have World Series of Warzone again on this game versus champs, I guarantee you that World Series of Warzone will have higher viewerships than champs does. I don't understand, like, and that was already proven last year. That was already proven last year with the World Series of Warzone and champs. We pulled way more viewers. And it would be the same thing for this year if World Series of Warzone happens again. Hopefully it does. But, you know. I feel like you're so bothered by the CDL. Not bothered at all. I just don't like when people make up stuff they don't know what they're talking about. Like, when you make up stuff, like, that you don't know, like, that's not true. That's what I'm like, that's literally not true, you know? Like, you know? Let me see something real quick here. Like, you know? No, sir, I do not, TJ. I do not, baby. But it's kind of obvious if you invite creators to a tournament that you will have more viewers. Again, that's literally again, that's not true at all. Everybody that was at World Series of Warzone qualified for the tournament. There was nobody that got an invite to the tournament. Everybody that played on LAN qualified against the best people in the world to qualify for LAN. That was not a invite thing. A creator invite thing. That was, you beat everybody else and you're playing on LAN. That was not invite type thing. So it's different. Also, you know. I was trying to find stats on it, but I can't find it now. Yes, teams qualified. Yep, as trios. There was no like creator invites. LJ, what's up, baby? What's good to go? What's up, Connor? Oh, demon lobbies. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is.